Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Lay. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Working that left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Red Wolves are on the move. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Mountaineers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really can...
He tries to take the top off. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means
you're going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give is to Taylor. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off-play action on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Red Wolves are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Bringing the heat. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Harrell. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. On the run, it's Mathis. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Caught over the middle, it's Platt. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Nice move there. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to the running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this is a big third down coming up, man. This team's trailing, haven't had a great first half, but this offense has a chance to cut into the lead or tie this football game. Big third down coming up.
He's looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Catches it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. On the run, fires downfield. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll move the tight end. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Flowers. On the move, he fires. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 1-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The lone back's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Mathis. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Fourth down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds his man, it's Platt. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Appalachian State. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers. To get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Flowers. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Wide open spaces. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Platt. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
Set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Snagged in the middle, it's Dozier. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Unleashes one. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And that's a long way to throw the football. When you throw that comeback, it's all the way out wide. Nice job by the corner seeing it. The receiver looks like he's running a vertical route, but then sets it down. He stays right there with him, breaks on the football, and swats it down.
Catch in the middle, it's Hamlin. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Flowers. Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defense.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to...
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job under... Just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Can't get him to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Nice job to make the fair. The 16, make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Power football with the run. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Hand off from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying play action. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Steps away. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This has got to be frustrating for the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Dozier. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. They'll run the sneak for it.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. Looking for an open area to his left. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. The play action fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give on the option. Makes one man miss. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And the Red Wolves get enough for the first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Lets it fly. Hauls it in. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. What a big play this one could be. Tight game. Getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Got his man in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that 1st down. And I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Creates a little room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
Right? You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job.